During tough economic times, it becomes very important to try find avenues within which you can secure your own income and your family's financial future. The network marketing division of Clientele Life, the Independent Field Advertisers, prides itself on its unique network marketing business that allows you the opportunity to have that financial control. The managing director of IFA, Mr. Mthunzi Mbali, and the IFA forum member, Jerry Dikgale, are with me on the show to discuss the network marketing, the concept, and what IFA is all about. Is there money to be made? What are the risks attached? A whole number of things. And gentlemen, pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you, Brad.
Thank you.
Mthunzi and Jerry, let me start with you, Mthunzi. Just briefly explain the concept of IFA and how it relates to Clientele Life.
IFA, as you mentioned, is part of Clientele Life, the well-known insurance provider out there. But with network marketing, it's a distribution channel whereby we are using ordinary South Africans who meet the criteria to be able to be distributors of our products. And in the process, they get earnings. They earn commission and it's a journey.
But let me just interrupt you there for a moment, because it sounds like they are your agents, is that it?
They are our agent, but they are independent.
Yeah.
They are their own network marketing business owners who have to work in their own teams in order to be able to progress further and further. Yeah.
Okay, so what is unique then about this? And that's why I interrupted you to say agent, because other companies like Clientele Life do appoint agents, right? But there must be something, I suppose, that's somehow unique, different to how the other companies do it.
There might be maybe different namings here. Yeah. We call them Independent Field Advertisers.
Okay.
They are independent. They are officially distributors of our products. But there is a model, under which we are operating. They have to take people to the presentation whereby the whole model is explained. And in the process, you take a clientele product, insurance, hospital, or legal, and then you start making money once premiums are paid.
Okay.
And then you keep recruiting and your earnings start growing. And then it goes on and on. We've been around for the last 18 years now. We've empowered many people, from humble beginnings to people that are really living a comfortable life. And we continue to recruit thousands of people on a monthly basis who are now earning extra income.
There's still opportunities for thousands of people.
Yes, there's a model that is very much open. Yeah. We are saying that our doors are open. There's no, we are always open.
That's the thing, because there's only so much, in any particular sector. So in your case, where's the growth coming from?
Let's look at it this way. How many people have got funeral insurance? There's still a lot of market that does not have that product.
Yeah.
How many people have got a hospital plan? How many people have got a legal plan? As long as there's someone who does not have a product, they have an opportunity to be recruited into this business.
Okay, I was under the impression that we are actually over-insured, however way you look at it, medical or life or whatever.
Not small percentage.
Really?
Very, very small percentage in relation to the total population.
So I'll come back to some of the issues relating to direct marketing that we're talking about. But Jerry, the company has been in existence and the model 18 years, we were told. And you've been part of it for 7 years now?
16 years.
All right. Nearly fell off my chair. Are you the founder of the... Mthunzi, you should have told me that we brought the founder of the business to
I was one of the few lucky ones who, saw it early and got involved. But it's not about getting involved 10 years ago. It's about getting involved and doing, the right things that Mthunzi was talking about, the model itself.
So for you, 16 years ago, what attracted you to the whole business, and talk me through your journey, how it started?
Yeah, let me start with, what happened. I was employed and so was my wife, and we were relatively okay. I worked for a media house. My wife was in the Department of Education as deputy principal. And we saw this as an opportunity to, make extra income. So it was not anywhere near a career. It was just part-time, extra 1,000, maybe 10 one day. And we got involved, and within a year, my wife was able to, resign, because she was already making substantial monies. And I resigned 18 months later. And the magic or the motivation was, we saw the model was working. You are talking about, products. Over and above the products, people want money. So the unemployment rate and people wanting extra income, people with a job sometimes not finding it easy to meet their bills at the end of the month. So those people become a natural player in the space. So we got involved because it afforded us a chance to start a business without having to quit what we're doing, without having to go raise capital, without having to acquire some skill or education or funding. So it appealed to us. Here's something we could do without necessarily having to stress about stopping and
exposing yourself to other risk as well in the process, right?
Yeah.
With somebody threatening to close your business
You know
down
what I'm talking
unless
about.
you pay the rental on
Exactly.
time, those types of things. Yeah.
And one thing led to another. We started enjoying the monies and the overseas experiences, incentives that come with the program, and bonuses and opportunity to become a shareholder. And all these were just something you never look at and say, I'm going to think about.
So what are the milestones then for you that are very, very important when you go back on the 16-year journey that you've been on and you say, wow, I thought it's just a small time idea, but over this period of time I've achieved 1, 2, 3. What are those things?
Tim, we were able to put up a house in a nice suburb in the East Rand.
Yeah.
We were able to, acquire assets, and we were able to start taking care of, kids' education in decent schools, nicer schools, and we were able to, provide, take care of the things that matter. If you can afford to, get into a business and not have to worry about being there, not hands-on, that was first prize. What am I talking about here? We're able to get our kids, one of our girls is in the business, she's doing extremely well, she's got a degree, but she's making so much money. She didn't have to worry about going to work because she was focusing on the education and she started making some good monies, and today she's established as an IFA business owner. So we're able to, pass the legacy and, get the family, sort of relatively stable financially. So we've got some apartments in the KZN. We own some units in Sun City. We've got shares in a couple of other outfits through the program without having to raise money or risk our pension funds.
So, but obviously, it sounds too good to be true. There must be something that you invest, I suppose. In your case, what would you say it is that has earned you the kind of income and the sustainability that you're talking about?
We invested a lot of time in building teams.
Yeah.
It's not one thing you do alone. We use the facilities. Mthunzi spoke about presentations. Now we've got a facility that makes people to go to, this place, learn about this program, and then all we need to really focus on is getting them to become also business owners.
Yeah.
So shift them from just becoming policy or owners to entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
And we invested a lot of time in building teams and exciting the network. And today, it's nice to know one has got networks all over the country. And it's not, going there. It's phoning, emailing, WhatsApp. It's the facility is there.
So it's the system that, it's working by itself. Now it's got its own groove, so to speak. Now, Mthunzi, let's come back to the issues around marketing, because there's multi-level marketing. There are also issues of Ponzi schemes. Yeah. And for outsiders who are not in, we are always wary. It's a good story to tell. Okay, it's always good for those who were there first, but never good for those who come towards the demise, the end of it all. Yes. So what's different between yourselves and the other ones that we have seen recently?
Yeah, but Tim, it's a very important discussion. Every year we see new schemes coming up. I also happen to be a director on the Direct Selling Association, where we are facing this challenge head on. We have undertaken to try and educate the consumer market out there, because a lot of these things, they just come up. And people, particularly when the economy is like this, challenging, people will always they'll find some of these things very appealing, so that they can get out of debt. Quick rich scheme, you can tell them about the risks that are associated with it, but some of them, ngizobona phambili, I might win, I might lose. We don't like them because they are giving our industry a bad name, a negative attitude. For some of us, because we've been in existence for more than 18 years, our company is a listed company. We are a member of the Direct Selling Association, which regulates, member behavior. It's around ethics. It's around all of those good things. we encourage people to always be on the lookout because, Ponzi schemes, they are not members with, credible organizations like Direct Selling Association. They are quickly closed down after investigation. We are in financial services. We are falling under the FSB, in terms of regulatory. We've got compliance, that ensures that we are doing things by the letter. So people must be on the lookout there. The minute when there is no product or service that is being sold, you've got to be suspicious. The minute when people tell you about returns that you can hardly get out there, you must start being very suspicious. We don't overpromise in IFA. Come in IFA, recruit 2 people, you get a bit of earnings. Where you get a return out of the premium that is getting paid. So there's no huge monies involved. It is a journey. But over time, you can see your earnings grow.
Let's talk about the kind of people you're looking for, because I'm sure there are a lot who might be saying, I want in as well, right?
Yes.
So you are looking for what type of skills or attributes in people?
You have to be at least at the age of 18 so that you can legally participate in the program. You got to have a debitable bank account because our systems work on, we pay your earnings into your bank account. And you got to have a South African ID or the relevant papers if you're outside of the borders of the country. And from there on, you got to be hungry to want to succeed. I'm sure Brajeri and a whole lot of other IFAs tell us that you can take someone, but if they're not prepared to do the business, if they just want to become a policy holder, that doesn't help.
Yeah, and you can't force them to be.
And you can't force them. But if you are hungry, here is one industry that says, we don't care whether you've got matric or not. We don't care. If you are hungry enough, you are a credible person, you are prepared to put in the work that is needed, you come and you join under someone's business. From there on, you are a member of a team. They work together with you. They encourage you.
So where do they go if they want to find out more, read for themselves, join, and so on?
We've got around 200 venues around the country.
Yeah.
Brajeri will talk more specifically maybe where he's doing presentations. But
Well,
on our website,
yes.
the www.ifa.co.za, we've got all the details in all the provinces, 9 provinces around the country where you can find presentations.
IFA.co.za, right?
IFA.co.za.
Right, quick one from you, Jerry. In your case, where can people get in touch with you?
I'm in Blackchain.
Yeah.
I'm in Sandton. I'm in Kempton Park. We are in Alberton. We are in Pretoria.
Yeah.
So there are, like he says, there are so many presentations in the country. It's accessible.
Okay. All right. Well, there you are. Now we know who IFA is all about and what it's able to deliver. I've seen the cars drive around. Frankly, myself, I had no idea who IFA was or what it got up to. So it's very interesting to learn what we've learned.
Thank you, Brad.
Much appreciated, Mthunzi. Jerry, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Well, we hope you have found an opportunity for yourself and, of course, many other IFA members who are wondering how. What's been going on with you? You've been sleeping the whole time. You can tell me more about IFA. I don't mind. Please write to us and send us your comments about the program via Twitter @Tim Modise.